Hello there, it's Press with Man Travels. Today we'll be going over the Casio A700W-1A. Now, in terms of the dimensions on the watch, the case size is 35.5 millimeters. Does have a lug-to-lug of 37.4 millimeters, and the thickness is 6 millimeters. Does weigh 50 grams. Now, it looks a little deceiving. The shape of the watch, it being rectangular, does look larger than the actual lug-to-lug. It's a little deceiving. Because of the line here and then the lines in the bracelet, it almost looks as though the case size would measure from this point to that point, but it actually does not. It actually measures from this point to that point. So at first I thought the case size was larger than the lug-to-lug, but when I looked at the specifications and looked at it again and did the measurements, the lug-to-lug is still larger or longer than the case size. So, in terms of the composition of the watch, it does have a resin case, but it is chrome-plated. There is a stainless steel back. The bracelet is stainless steel as well. Does have an adjustable clasp here. The battery on this is kind of an oddball battery. It's a CR1616 battery. Casio does rate it at 3-year battery life. And the one thing I found surprising on this watch, I assumed the crystal or the display would be resin. It actually is not. It's Casio does state it's a mineral glass, so that's a cool feature to have on this watch, especially at the price that they're charging for. So as far as specifications on the watch, it does have a LED backlight, which I'll show you in a minute. Has a 1/100-second stopwatch with a measuring capacity of 59 minutes and 59 seconds. Measuring modes, like all the other budget Casio watches, does have measuring modes in split time, first and second place times. No elapsed time. There is a daily alarm on this, an hourly time signal, an auto calendar, no year. Does show 20 military time. Regular timekeeping is in hours, minutes, and seconds, and it does have a PM indicator. Also does show day and date. And the accuracy on this watch is plus or minus 30 seconds per month. So looking at the face of the watch, you can see your Casio branding at the top. And it does state water resist, and you have your WR logo. And I do like this a whole lot. I like the way that they noted or indicated the features of the watch in different colors. So you can see it does state alarm in blue, signal in a beige color, split time in a green, and then chrono in a magenta. And here's your regular timekeeping display. You got your day and date, hours, minutes, and seconds, and your button indicators. For this button over here, it's the light button indicator, and over here is your mode button indicator, and to the right is your start, stop, or military time button indicator. And on this watch, it does say alarm and chronograph. And another thing on this watch, on the display you actually have a black surround color here, and then you have your pinstripe, your white pinstripe. But on the inside, and I'm not sure if you can see it, it almost has like a metallic flake look in this gray surround here. So it's hard to tell, but it almost looks like it has metallic flakes embedded within this gray paint here. So it's a little hard to see. Alright, and looking at the back, once that goes into focus. Does state Casio, module 3472, and then generic model A700W, stainless steel back, water resistant, made in Thailand, and then GA. See your 4 screws here. And there's some numbering or numbers on the actual band here. And it does state stainless steel, China. Alright, looking at the functions on the watch, here's your regular timekeeping mode. And that is in, now that shows a 24-hour military time indicator, so it is now going to show once it rolls over to the 1 o'clock time, your military time. And if I scroll through, I can now reset the time. If I want to scroll through seconds, minutes, and hours, I can do that by hitting this button here. Here's your month, date, and day. And moving on, here's your alarm. It still shows 24-hour military time in the upper left. And in this section here, it does show that your alarm is on. Hit this button again, shows your hourly time signal is on, but your alarm's off, and you hit it one more time, now it shows your hourly time signal and alarm is on, or both on. So, turn that off. Now here's your stopwatch. And here's your normal timekeeping mode. Now let's show the watch with the amber colored light. Now I don't know if I like the amber color better or the blue illuminator light better, but let's see if I can grab one here. Alright, so here's the LED backlight, and you can see it illuminates the entire display. I actually like that a lot. But then you got your A158 or A168, and it's in a blue color. So I'm not really sure if I like the amber or the blue color better. I think the amber is actually growing on me. Alright, so that's that for the amber colored light. Now as far as some side-by-sides, here's the watch next to the A158. Almost similar in size. And here's the 168. Similar in size as well. And here's the A171. Similar in size, but not shape. Alright, let me place it on my wrist. So here it is on my wrist. So here it is on my wrist. And it's almost perfect size. Rather small and thin. Goes easily under a shirt sleeve. And you can see the horizontal slats on the band matches up with the horizontal lines on the case. Alright, right, now that has been my quick overview or re-review of the Casio A700W. Please support my channel by liking and subscribing, and please definitely leave any comments below. Thank you.